Hi guys, you're watching Fashion and all that with me Aditi, and guess who's sitting next to me today to talk? Well, it's none other than Nushrat Bharucha. Hi Nushrat, welcome to our show.
Hi.
So it's been almost what, a decade or more that you've been in the industry now?
Yeah, let's not say that, but it just suddenly makes me feel like.
But the idea I asked you the question was because how do you see fashion has evolved from the time you started and from where you're standing today? How do you see it has evolved over the time?
I think there's one thing in fashion that I've noticed, that some things that are in style right now, they go out of style and then they come back. So I feel it's a good idea to kind of hold on to certain pieces in your wardrobe. Like now we call them flared jeans, but they were bell-bottom jeans. Like, come on. And I've worn them like all my school life.
So when you sit with your stylist, for example, you have an event tomorrow, you have to go out. So when you sit with your stylist, what sort of a discussion do you have?
I think I've always been open to new things and different things. I feel like whatever they put me in, I should be, when I wear it, I should be able to carry it and still be myself somewhere. Like I'm still a very, you know, I run around, I jump around, I do these kind of things, and I feel like if it's not something I'm going to feel comfortable in or not being able to carry it well, bottom line carry it well, then I won't do it. I mean, then it could be as in fashion as possible, but I can't do it.
Okay. So as you were saying that, you know, style is something which is inherited and fashion is something which keeps changing with time.
Correct.
So if
you
I had
can
to
actually mold fashion in a particular
but
way and make it your own style.
Exactly. So
not a bad idea.
You just answered my question. How do you define your style statement then?
I think it's this. I think, of course, I like seeing what's fashionable. I like seeing, like I also do a lot of different things in makeup. Like I research a lot of makeup and hair and looks. My team keeps telling me that I have an own academy of mine running because I say, why do we do this eye and this hair? And so I just like it, and I like seeing what's new out there, what people are doing. And but I also know what doesn't work on me. So I don't think I'll blindly dive into something without knowing whether it works on me or not. So I think take what's fashionable and make it your own sort of style.
Because I'm sure a lot of people, when they start, they don't really know, you know, what's how to go about it. Any one fashion blunder you remember you did initially in your career while walking the red carpet?
There was one gown that I'd worn a little early on in life. It was not altered correct.
Okay.
Let me just say that.
Okay.
So, and I didn't, so when I was standing, it fell correctly, but I forgot that in an award function, you have to sit for like an hour, 2 hours, whatever. The minute I sat in that outfit, it went all over the place and I could not handle it because I was like, how do I do this? So I think that was a blunder to a point where I couldn't sit beyond 15 minutes and I had to get up and I had to apologize to that award function. And I said, I need to go home.
Let's talk about airport fashion. Now it's like a fad now, you know, when you go out while traveling also now airport looks are something which I've spoken about. So do you have any airport looks when you go out traveling, or you just wear your pajamas and track pants and just get out?
For me it depends on travel to travel, flight to flight. Like if I have time, say for example for this particular flight and I'm well rested and I'm not running and not rushing, then I like getting ready. But that's me generally. I like getting ready even when I go out for coffee. But sometimes you don't have the time, like sometimes you're crazy and I'm just like, anything is okay. Just come on, let's get to the flight and let's get back home, like that.
Right. So if you're going out on a movie date or you're going out on a dinner date, for example, what date outfit will Nushrat wear?
Firstly, going on a movie date and a dinner date is a big accomplishment because
there's no time.
There's no time and I don't have anyone to go on a date with. So there's like lack of everything there.
Okay, let me just put it this way. If I am going on a dinner date right now, what would you suggest that I should wear?
If it's a cafe, like an indigo cafe, which is still a little chilled out, then I would do like a nice pair of jeans with maybe kitten heels or like just a sling bag and a nice not formal but just like a really nice looking shirt which has ease in it but still is classy, and tie up hair and do like a loud like a pop of color in the mouth, and that's my indigo cafe.
That's how you add.
But if I'm going to like a fine dine, then I'll dress up slightly more. Like I'll probably do a nice skirt. I think I like those knee-length skirts. They're very feminine. They complement the body really well, and they've got movement.
I'm sure trolls are a very big part of, you know, the entire the social media, the pressures. It's become a nuisance now, I would say, that you must have, you know, encountered this whenever you put a bold picture with little skin also showing and you have like your timeline flooded with indecent comments coming out. So has it ever happened that you're wearing something and then you're like, nahi yaar, iske liye troll ho jaungi, let's just skip this? Has it ever happened, or you just go, it doesn't bother you?
Never ever. Honestly, I don't know the trolls. because I put a picture out there or I go out there and I do my thing and I don't read anything at the bottom.
Okay.
I don't. I think we're in a world where everybody has a voice, everybody is entitled to have an opinion. So the people who are trolling also, it doesn't work for them, they write something. I can't take that freedom of speech away from them. All I can do is not let it affect me. It's almost like there is enough negativity around you in the world. Why would you yourself go and read negativity and keep it in your mind? Just stay away from it.
Right.
So I just block myself out of it and I still do what I want to do. Simple.
So social media, do you think it helps in making or breaking an image? Like,
of course it does.
It does.
But you know, for me, I look at it from a point of view of it's a new thing. This social media has just sort of kind of hit a boom, correct? We are still an industry, or I think a society, if I can just go basically on a human level, where we can't handle the boom the social media has kind of entered. Till it was at a smaller level, like lesser people, it was still done correctly. But now it's kind of just grown out of proportion, and I think that's what we are trying to grasp at. I think we're trying to kind of balance that.
Okay.
That there are, I mean, from all the trolls, there are also good comments.
Good comments,
right?
yeah. And but a lot of times your own fans are fighting it out with the trolls. You don't have to do the
right.
You don't really have to get into
correct.
it.
So I think because it's something that's thrown at us and it's still new and we are still finding a way to kind of shift through this or function through this, there'll always be pros and cons. But I think largely as a tool, social media for me is a way of putting yourself out there without really being there with the person. It's definitely very instrumental in making your image, for sure.
Okay, so this brings us to our second segment, where I'm going to show you, I surfed through your Instagram and I've taken out 4 looks of Nushrat. So I'm going to show it to you and you tell me
Were they trolled?
No, not really.
Okay.
They were like good, nothing to be trolled about pictures. So you have to tell me one best thing and one worst thing
about
in that
picture.
look.
Okay. In that
and
look.
Also rate the entire look, which you've on the scale of 10.
But I have to rate it?
Yes.
Okay, why don't you rate it and I'll tell you what's best and not. But let's do that.
Okay,
like, how can I rate my own look?
Okay.
Okay, so you first rate it, come on.
I think
Zoom in.
This is 7.5 on 10.
On 10, okay.
Yeah.
I think the good thing about it for me is that I got the whole vibe right. Like I wanted it to be this dramatic. I wanted it to have that flair. I got that correct, I feel, and I got everything to work well in terms of shoes, in terms of the shirt inside and the skirt. I think what didn't work for me was maybe the fabric of the shirt, because the fabric of the skirt is got that little shine
to it.
It looks like light on the body and the eye, but I think the shirt feels thick.
So we want the second one. This I really like, so I'll give you a 9 on 10 for this.
This is my personal favorite, let me tell you. So okay, that's a little bit of an inside information. So this shirt was actually the shirt that was supposed to be worn with the skirt that you just showed me.
Okay.
So it was a look by a designer, it was a Dubai based designer. But when I came to Bombay, I loved the shirt so much that I said, can I just do like a shirt dress look today, because I'm going to a meeting and I want to wear this shirt. So I picked up this shirt and I had this belt and I've just bought these shoes. I just put it together myself. But you know, in this picture, I didn't want to get clicked that day.
Why?
Because I had to use
put up a look together?
No, because I had to use this shirt with that skirt. So the designer would have seen and said, what have you done? Like, how have you broken this up on your own?
This one.
Okay. So this is the Manish Malhotra outfit. Oh, you have to tell me how your rating. Dude, you're not getting away.
I thought you forgot.
No chance.
I honestly didn't like it that much, so I'll give it a 6.
Okay.
I feel gowns, it's a bit too big
bulky
on your body frame.
Right?
Yeah, so it's more than Nushrat, I can see the gown.
Okay.
So that was the problem.
So now I'll tell you my thing for this dress. I love drama. I have a flair for drama.
Okay.
So I went for a Diwali party to someone's house like this. Because I'm like, I want to do this. I want to have a flair for this today. And Manish sent me this thing as an option, like his team sent this to me. And they told me it's tad too much, I mean it's just a party. And I'm like, no, it was my choice. I wish I could take the length down a little bit. I feel like maybe if it just sat at floor length and didn't have like a trail,
could have.
It would kind of pass more as a party and not, it looking like a red carpet thing. I mean like a little more pronounced outfit. But yeah, maybe if the length I could take out.
This one also, I quite liked it. I think I'll give it an 8.
Okay, nice. So this outfit is much longer. I'm a petite, small person.
Yes,
Sometimes,
yes.
like you said, the yellow was
Yes,
overpowering me.
your personality.
Like how I said, maybe I could take the length out. In this, I did take the length out. Simple. I mean, I said, you know what? Make it short. Make it like a nice, hot LBD, and that's perfect. Like so that's why I kept the makeup and the hair slightly simple. Like I just let it be. I wish I could do like different shoes with it.
Let's move on to our third segment, our last segment, where we're going to talk about your workout and your fitness regimen. Was fitness always the thing which you were, you know, interested in since childhood, always wanted to have a fit body, into sports, or is it because you joined the industry and then you thought that, okay, time to get into shape?
You know, as a child, I have always been this thin, petite, fragile person. I have honestly never put on weight.
Okay.
For Akashvani, in fact, I remember I was told I need to gain weight for the film. And I went to a dietitian, I went to a nutritionist who gave me like a 1 year sort of nutrition. I was with her for a year, where she took over everything I ate every day and gave me everything to eat so I could put on weight. In a whole year, I put on 2.5 kgs only.
Oh my God. Someone's blessed.
I ate everything and a lot of everything. But then what happened is, when you know that you don't put on weight and you can eat anything, then you lose your mind. And I ate everything till I realized that
you have to be healthy.
Okay, this is not working.
This is not working.
Yeah, and suddenly started showing on my body, I think. So I couldn't carry off all sort of outfits, and then I realized that then the industry played the part where I had to wear different clothes, and those were my. So I had to be in shape for that.
So what is your workout regimen like right now currently? What are you following?
Of course, I kind of think that you cannot not do weights as much as people say you can do. Go for a run, go for a walk. All that is great. But I think I think you need to really pick weights, especially for a body type like me, because if I start losing weight, I'll just become like
frail and thin.
Yeah. The body has to come not with the fat but with the muscle, and that will only come if I weight train.
Do weights. There are a lot of diets in the market now, like keto diet, this diet, that diet. Do you endorse them? What do you think about these diets?
I don't know. See, if I had done any of them and if they'd worked for me, I would have endorsed it. But I haven't done any sort of diet, like not the ones that are there. There are few things I'm totally off, which I swear by, which I can tell anyone to do. Even though I love like fried food, just stay away from fried food. Do it like once in a while, binge on it once in a while. I'm completely off dairy and no dairy products altogether, so that's totally out of my system. And I'm completely off wheat. So I eat rice, that's healthier because it digests faster. Wheat is just slightly more difficult on the body.
So what is your first meal and last meal of the day? What is the first thing you eat when you get up?
First thing I eat when I get up is probably eggs, boiled eggs, scrambled eggs, fried eggs, sunny side up, whatever. Like eggs with, I put this chicken thing on top, which is shredded chicken. My mom kind of dries it. It's a thing in Boris. It's called chicken gustava. We kind of
nice.
Put it on top. So that's like my seasoning on top. Eggs. I end the day with chicken, fish, some protein.
So do you have like an
veggies.
Early dinner? Do you believe in having early dinner, or just depending on your work?
That timing of mine is a little off. Yeah.
Before we end this, actually, I would like Nushrat to give 3 wardrobe essentials to our fans over here, which you feel a girl should have in her wardrobe. 3 essentials according to you.
I think have 1 killer pair of jeans. I like sling bags a lot, these tiny sling bags. I think that's also like a complete essential in my wardrobe at least. And third in my wardrobe, I think a really kick-ass pair of sunglasses.
Thanks Nushrat, thanks for your time. It was lovely talking to you.
Thank you.